Gonna get a little weird, gonna get a little wild. I ain't from round here, I'm from another dimension. Gonna get a little weird, gonna have a good time. I ain't from round here, I'm from another. Yeah! I'm talking rainbows, I'm talking puppies. Ba 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 ba. It's gonna get a little weird, gonna get a little wild. I ain't from round here, I'm from another dimension.
Hello everyone, welcome to the next part of Kingdom Hearts. We're gonna be going on with our adventure. I think we just unlocked some new locations, so we're actually gonna go to Neverland, I think. Neverland sounds like a wonderful place to go to. I'm hoping that we get some co-commentators here in a bit. I'm hoping the doctor will show up. I haven't seen him in a while. Let's post in there. Bring everything else back up to where it should be so I can see what's going on. And we're good to go. Let's get going. Let's, Hey, Flax here. Hey. How's it going?
My stuff showed back up, magic, in my locker.
Oh, imagine that.
I know, right? But I went ahead and bought an Athena mod.
Oh yeah? What do you think of it?
I like it. It's basically what I had, but it's got a squonk box on it.
And at least that way you've got a backup.
Yeah. This squonk box is so amazing.
We're on our way to Neverland.
Next stop.
Or at least
Neverland.
Captain Hook's ship, it looks like. I mostly picked this because I'm hoping we'll learn fly.
But what if you never learn to fly?
I'm just hoping I learn to fly.
You'll be listening to that Foo Fighters song forever.
I believe I can fly?
No, that's not a Foo Fighters song.
I don't know.
Learning how to fly?
Huh?
Or you might be stuck in the Tom Petty song. You'll be free falling. Oh. Oh dear. I went ahead and took my sunglasses home. I'm like, I'm not. gonna
Hey
play
look!
that game.
We learned how to fly!
Yeah.
This trip has already been worth it. We're done with Neverland.
Then you go to Neverland Ranch and you learn Special Touch.
Why does the Neverland logo, it looked like a Buzz Lightyear of Star Command type logo.
Yeah.
That was really weird. Alright, now for the 20 minutes of getting used to this fucking game again.
Boy.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
I got a new mouse.
Good!
It's like long division trying to get one. I decided to order one off friggin' Amazon.
And you got it before you would have gotten to Walmart?
Pretty much.
Wow. Yeah, I messaged you today. I was like, hey, this way to go.
Yeah.
I worked from 2 to 5 today, and right when I left, it got super busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I got out of there for around 1.
Yeah. Yeah. Back off.
I got Mass Effect Andromeda against my better judgment.
Yeah, that was probably a bad choice.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like Mass Effect. I can look over the story if the gameplay's fun.
Power.
I got that old, I don't pay attention to anything anyway thing going, so.
Goofy.
Yeah.
I just wish I could make my Pathfinder look more like me, but there's not light enough skin tone.
It's a weird problem to have.
Yeah, I know, right? Everybody's like, these characters are ugly. I don't ever romance anyone anyway.
Yeah, like, who cares? And if you do, it's just because it's a better quest ending.
Yeah, the only character I even romanced in the Mass Effect series was Tali. Yeah, just because she had a mask.
Yeah, you can't tell what she looks like anyway.
Yeah. That's not to match her. Plus, she was hot in Russian. Russian voice makes you hot, apparently.
Yeah. At least for you.
Yeah, she could have took her mask off and been like a Cthulhu full of...
Yeah, just tentacles and wispy smoke.
I'd have been like, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That works too.
Deal breaker.
Try to do that attack without my hands on the controller because I was thirsty. God damn it, Donald.
Got wet all my reinstall while I was gone to work. But apparently it stopped on the dragon armor for some reason, the blood dragon armor. And it just stopped downloading everything else. And I was like, okay then.
Blood dragon armor for what?
Or Mass Effect 2.
Why is it blood dragon armor?
Cool looking though.
Okay.
There's also friggin' Kingdoms of Alarm or whatever. Alamar. Armor in Mass Effect 3.
Weird.
Mass Effect armor in Kingdoms of Alarm.
I guess that makes more sense than playing as Gordon Freeman in Final Fantasy 15.
Like Sims apparently has some weird thing with hold on. Sims 4.
Yeah, that's the Super Llama.
That's cooler than the HEV suit. HEV suit.
I don't know, the HEV suit I think is kind of cool.
But you can't look like a llama.
I'd rather look like Gordon Freeman.
No, you'll never look like Gordon Freeman. You look too much like a girl in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, they do. Like, all the main characters. I was watching the demo, and it looks like fun. I'll probably get my hands on it at some point. But I gotta...
Fire!
Yes.
What?
Libby's playing 1,000 Year Door.
Is the door open once every 1,000 years?
I don't remember why it's called 1,000 Year Door. Other than the door's called that, but I don't remember why the door itself. But no, it's the Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door.
All you get in Final Fantasy, celebrate this, we blah blah blah. We'll unlock some Sims awesomeness in their game.
I got one of the key reward things. This is amazing. We're gonna use
Really,
that.
why would you want a plumb bob in frickin' Final Fantasy?
Why would you want a plumb bob? Now we're asking the real questions.
Yeah.
See,
Like, I
they
understand it in
need...
The Sims.
See, all they need to do is just change it so that all the dialogue is in Simish.
That would be awesome.
That would make it a great game. And that's how I would play through it. I have no idea what the hell's going on. But...
It's pretty much Final Fantasy, though.
True.
It's like, what's going on here? Oh, this person's evil. And he shows up sporadically to destroy things. Okay. That guy's a jerk. What am I kill him? No, you've got to go into the forest to pick up the special rune. What's the rune do? It unlocks the door to this blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm gonna fetch quests while this guy's ruining the world. That's okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're gonna go play Blitzball real quick. Let me think.
Yeah.
on, Goofy. Kill them all.
Noodle shoot.
Oh, he didn't kill anyone. I don't even have to move and just bad guys show up.
Freeze! Fire! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Yeah!
Get the rupees so you can buy the Master Sword.
Aren't they weird that they've got freaking rupees? I finally figured out the big red ones. They're literally just a lot of the small blue ones.
Power!
Like 5 of them or something like that.
Yeah! Yeah! Goofy! Whoa!
The DS one remastered.
No, it's the Game Boy Advance one remastered. From way back when.
Explains why you're doing a lot of like enter a room and fight.
Yeah. Well, then all the combats are all cut into sections.
Goofy! Whoa!
Like, it's cool. And like I've said it before, the combat in this isn't bad necessarily.
Freeze!
God damn.
Freeze!
There we go.
Yeah! Heal! Power!
Like the combat's just different and weird. Because you see how all the cards have different numbers on them?
Yeah!
When you play the card matters. So like for instance, if an enemy is attacking you and they're using a card that's only like a level 4 and you use a level 5, you'll deflect their attack.
Nerd poker.
Yeah, it's like active nerd poker. It's really weird. But then you decide what cards are in your deck.
I want a lot of cards with my deck. My deck is huge.
Don't remember what all I need to add to my deck. Took a bunch of stuff out. Boogie out apparently. Increase the value of enemy cards when your card is broken. Always nullifies the enemy card. Tracks fallen cards and items from blah blah blah. Do I have any better attack cards than I have in my deck? I don't think I do. I keep meaning to grind off screen so that I'm like better prepared for these areas, but I constantly forget. think the doctor said he's gonna show up later. Have you played Diablo?
Yeah. Three. Crap out of 1. Crap out of 2.
Yeah, so I was playing 2 with some friends the other night, and I didn't understand how the almost anything really worked because I haven't finished the story in 3 yet. Regardless, though, we're playing along, and we did. I guess it's called season mode. Which I guess resets every so often, so you start back at level 1 and have to do everything all over again.
That sounds like Diablo 3.
Yeah, it is 3.
You said 2, and I was like, season, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I meant 3, sorry.
I wouldn't mind having 3, but I'm not gonna buy it.
Fire!
I enjoyed it. The main problem is, like any game where you can power level someone, I know what the fuck is going on, and I sat around and did nothing the entire time.
Yeah, that's boring. I think being power level, that's so...
Sometimes I don't mind it. Like if it's actually going to be quick and then we can get right into actually playing. But in this case, it wasn't. It was like, oh yeah, spend... I think we played for like 3 or 4 hours, and literally the whole time just kind of like standing around like, well, you guys are getting me levels, that's for sure. Let me spend these points. Oh look, you got me another level, that's for sure. Let me spend these points here.
Well, Diablo 3 holds your hand, and you're not gonna like have a build that's gonna be completely worthless.
For the most part, there's a lot of stuff once you get into the Paragon levels that have a bit more.
Wow.
Because you max level 70, and then Paragon just starts happening.
I told you Pepsi changed their logo back to the old logo, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, but it's not the old throwback soda. Like, they tricked me into buying a 2-liter. Pretty salty about that.
Oh, they
Oh my
tricked you
gosh.
in. Yeah.
Is this the throwback? I mean, it didn't say throwback on it, but I mean, with using the same exact thing they use for throwback, one would assume.
Well, they started specifying on the newer ones now that same taste you're used to, now with the old label you're used to.
Which one cares about the label?
I know, right? If I cared about the label, all I'd ever buy is Crystal Pepsi. Because Crystal Pepsi is best Pepsi.
It had the best label.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if I'm over leveled or not.
It's just happily swashbuckling your face off.
Yeah, I saw it too. He just wouldn't. I couldn't card break him for some stupid reason.
It's like these characters don't really know what's going on. They're just wandering around the map, and you're the only other person there, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? We're in a video game. We should probably attack something.
It's like, did I leave my oven on? Be bad.
Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Well, let's use this and see what's inside this room, because I've yet to be able to open up one of these doors. So this could be really amazing or really god-awful. Room of rewards. So far, there's just a lot of boxes full of health.
Oh, my friend's freaking out because this person who was like trying to troll me just got banned from one of our servers.
Nice.
Because I would just come in, prime him to explode, and then leave, and then he would go off on somebody. And they would do something. So he finally just got banned. They're just like, we can't deal with you anymore. You're banned. And I'm just like, well, and my friend goes, well, you primed him. I'm like, yep.
Yep, just yep.
Yep. He was starting some stupid speech about something government, and I'm just like, you know, if I was president, I would just feed the homeless to my political prisoners, and that way, you know, everybody gets fed. Someone's like, what? You would feed people to the homeless? I'm like, yep.
You say nope?
I said, yep.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I just got out of work. I'm like really tired.
No, I don't blame
My
you.
brain's not connected. Oh, but we got pitch black Mountain Dew again.
Nice. That stuff's good. Tastes
When
like,
the guy put
tastes
it
like
in,
purple.
it's like, yep. Tastes like purple. What?
What?
Someone else going?
Yes.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, it's Cypher.
You need to eat. You need to eat. I need to eat. I do need to eat. I need food. I'm hungry.
Eat homeless.
Yeah, it's true. We could eat the homeless. It would solve the homelessness problem.
But you would get some bone sugar.
Are you not done with this game?
Nope.
This is it.
Remember, it's a 24-hour game.
Back off.
Like,
You didn't
but-
believe it.
But it's Cyprin. Cyprin plays a game for like 5 minutes and then quits.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, I'll play multiplayer. I don't like single player games so much.
Goofy.
Once I get fully invested in.
Freeze.
How much more invested can you get into a game than $12.99?
Heal.
$12.99.
Yes, that's as much as investing I'm doing in a video game. I made my mistakes. I bought crap I didn't need to buy for Sonic 2 back in the day and didn't get anything worth the crap.
Courage.
Held its value besides my freaking original rocket launcher.
Donald.
Yeah, I bought a few things, but it's just stuff I wanted less. I didn't
bought
really count on its value.
I bought a shitload of stuff for that other game we used to play that I can't remember the fucking name of. God damn it.
See, that's worse than both of us.
Guild Wars?
No. Shit.
Black Asia Online or whatever? Black Desert Online?
No, all I bought in Black Desert was just the game. No, I'm thinking of
Black Desert was fine for $5. Like, it's not much of a loss.
You guys all played that for like 5 minutes. You're like, you need to get it. And I'm like, there's no way I'm buying an MMORPG. And then no one's just everybody just stopped playing.
Well, I would play. It's just those games you need other people to play with.
I would play it again, but the grind was just so fucking boring.
Problem with the grind, more or less.
It was so slow. Like every
But
mission was do the same goddamn shit over again.
I hope you're rated M for mature, sir.
What?
Lloyd at
With the stream? It's got content warning on it, don't worry.
That's why I didn't say half the stuff I wanted to say.
At least it should. I hit the switch.
don't hit your switch.
No, someone reports me. I'll just switch the logo. It'll be fine.
I got a new mouse. It says basic on it, so it's a white girl.
It's a white girl mouse.
Yeah.
Does it run on mocha lattes?
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, that's the
Use
one.
it like occasionally.
Just when pumpkin spice is in style.
Yeah. It cost me $6 $700 to run my mouse for 4 hours.
So you and Ziprin, both with your new hardware.
Mine was out of necessity.
So is his.
Mine was.
Funny because even on the mouse it says Amazon Basics, and I'm like, wow, thanks. You might as well say, hey, this guy's a cheapskate. Cheaper than He's a baby bird because all he wants is cheap.
Nothing wrong with cheap.
You really?
I did.
Then I end up spending $100 on a bot.
Fire!
I needed one. I was starting to have Nick Nick withdraw. So like at that point, if he would have said it's gonna cost you your left arm, and I've been like, okay.
That's fine. I don't vape with that arm anyway. Just use my right arm.
I actually do make sandwiches with that arm, and people were like, wow. Because apparently whenever I get behind to make sandwiches, I'm like ambidextrous.
Yeah, you just start doing things with both hands.
Yep.
Where
So
that
that's
comes
awesome.
from your old job?
I don't know. Probably not. I know you had 2 monitors, and that got on my nerves. It's like, why do I even need 2 monitors? There's nothing on this monitor.
No, I use it. Like with all the shit we have to do now, it's ridiculous. Also, I don't know what else to put on my deck now because I've got way more than I need already.
Put everything that will fit on your deck, and then your deck will be
Do you have
huge.
any more passives?
I'm gonna keep
I've got
making
a
this joke.
few.
You're gonna acknowledge the fact that I'm making the joke.
I got a few
Just ignore it.
passives, but
I would just put more passives on it.
Nothing's wrong with a deck. It's passive. Passive deck.
does this will work? I just added a bunch of shadow to my deck.
Yeah.
Wait, what's
Add a bunch
the
of
ones at the bottom?
Which ones? The little
The
enemy-looking
ones you
guys?
have. Yeah.
Why is Jafar as a genie one of the deck cards?
He's a passive. He was a boss. When you
fight Iago, but
when you defeat a technically I was fighting Iago, but when you defeat a boss, you get their deck card, which is always a
help
passive.
you out in
So.
battle.
Why is Iago a boss? That's the question I got to ask.
Well, because he's the one holding the lamp. So you gotta kill Iago, so he drops the lamp in the lava.
Get the guy. Godfrey to voice.
I don't think so.
I mean, what is that guy even doing with his life right now?
Reading 50 Shades of Grey. He doesn't need to do anything anymore because he's got plenty of money already.
Like,
Oh,
I watched...
annoying voice can carry you through life.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm still here with no money.
You're trying. And no money because you went and bought another vape mod.
Yeah, now I have 2, and then I need to get another frickin' RDA
Is it that way?
for the other one, and then I'll just take it to work. And if somebody steals it, I'll be like, well, there we go again.
Yeah, there goes that one again. Oh well, time to go get the good one.
Yeah.
Actually,
Darn,
not
now
a-
I have to use my squawk box that's full of Air Factory mystery. This is a terrible day for me. Squonk, squonk.
I just tried one. It was Bruce Luigi, something like that. It's dragon fruit.
This one is like a black raspberry airhead. AKA mystery airhead.
Yeah.
It's called mystery, and I keep calling it white mystery because it reminds me of that stupid meme about whenever someone talks about being part Irish, part Russian, part German, and then somebody posts the little airhead beside it says white mystery.
You say so.
Heal. Yeah. Goofy.
I love the goofy smash attack. It's so cool.
But I was looking at the Mass Effect Andromeda figures, and they look to be... Sarah Ryder looks as terrible as I would ever hope.
But they should have the first generation figures with all the fucked up faces.
They do.
A zombie shepherd.
Yeah.
No, he's talking about like before they fixed everything, they had to go back in and fix it on Andromeda. But yeah, it's that version of Sarah Ryder. The one that looks like she belongs in Donkey Kong. So she has more in common with frickin' Trixie than she has with a human being. Her ears are huge.
Heal.
These fights just take forever.
It's just like the same fight over and over and over.
Oh, it is.
Freeze.
Yeah, it pretty much is.
I mean, that's RPGs in general. It's like, oh boy, I get to fight this guy.
Yes and no. Some RPGs actually isn't as repetitive with the monsters.
He
At
says,
least,
as he plays Final Fantasy 1.
well, even that is like it's not as repetitive as you think. It's just the areas that you're in that can be repetitive.
I don't know. Final Fantasy 1's pretty damn repetitive.
Yeah,
I finished it easily.
doesn't mean it's not repetitive.
Now, Final Fantasy 2, that's repetitive shit. I hate that game.
I beat Dragon Quest 2. That's like that's going on my freaking job resume. I beat Dark Souls 1, I beat Dragon Quest 2, and I beat freaking Dead Space 2 on hardcore mode.
Yep, me too.
What government job would you like me to do, sir?
Yep.
Spec Ops, please?
I beat Dead Space 2 on the hardest difficulty, pistol only. That was fun. Loved that.
The freaking finger gun you get is so fun.
Yeah. You don't get that for beating the game that way. You get that for finding the thing.
You get that for beating the game on hardcore.
Did you?
It's a
I could have sworn that was the thing you find. You find the item, and it's just like, oh nope, now you got this silly thing.
no, it's it comes over to your save, kind of like in Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 3, where if you found the right revolver, whenever revolver Ocelot's doing the whole freaking juggle thing, then you get to carry it into the next game with you.
Freeze.
And I didn't get the right one.
Fire.
Like, damn it! I wanted Revolver Ocelot's revolver.
Yeah. What, Mom?
I wanted to be Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah.
I need to play that game.
What, 3?
Yep, it's the only one I haven't played.
That might be the next stream. Once we finish this, I might start that one.
It's a good game. Now, what are you doing for it?
What am I doing 4?
Yep, it'll only take you a few hours to watch every cutscene.
Yeah, I'll do 4 after I do 3.
Like, 4's good, it's just... I kinda hate that Snake is, like, so incapable of punching correctly.
He's old.
Yeah.
Old people. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. Like, his punches are horrible in the original 1, 2, 3, but they are freaking short in 4.
Oh, you don't even get to see him punch in 3.
Cypher's confirmed for geriatric hatred.
Fire. There.
Different for euthanasia.
Ageist.
It's like the episode of dinosaurs. Whenever you get old, you go into a volcano to jump in.
Tar pit. Yeah. I remember that episode. I miss that show. That show ended so dark. That was so dark. That was the darkest ending of a show made.
That dinosaurs were back?
No, actually,
The old freaking Jim Henson deal with animatronics that looked really scary.
Mark the Baby.
I don't remember any of this.
I think that might be before your time. I think you might have been a wee lad,
Probably.
weeing on yourself.
Bunch of old people.
I don't know. Simon hates himself the most of all the old people.
The dark truth has finally come out.
Yep, I'm going to be the first to go.
You're gonna outlive all of us, honestly. Even with all your problems, you're gonna outlive every single one of us.
Oh, I
We're gonna die
guarantee
in
it.
stupid ways. Like, you're gonna be like, going to our funerals like, oh, I didn't think I was gonna outlive him, and then like the fourth time you say that, people are gonna be like, shut up already.
You know who will die first? Corvus.
Me?
No, Corvus.
I will.
I can almost guarantee Corvus will die first. Think about it. Think of what he deals with on a daily.
But think about it, all I drink, I don't drink water, all I drink is energy drink.
Yeah, but that's why you're gonna be so strong and survive.
You're going to be full of energy.
Yeah, like whenever I get 80, it's just gonna kick in and like extend my life. It's like, but you know, we gotta cut that in half because you ate a lot of bacon.
Bacon.
Yeah. Everybody added bacon today to everything. I was just like, it's bacon day. Woo!
This bacon's delicious.
It is.
You should always add bacon to everything.
Yeah. You want a drink? Yeah. You want to add bacon to that?
Yeah. No, the bacon sundae at Burger King was fucking delicious.
That sounds disgusting.
That's like the bacon thing at Denny's or whatever.
I don't know. I think freaking Cypern's brother's gonna die before the rest of us.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like, he goes to Denny's and he just gets an entire plate of bacon. That's all he gets.
I can be perfectly honest and say I only know Cypern. I don't know anyone else in his family.
I grew up with his brother.
Ah.
Who invited me to a Dreamcast junkyard freaking group, and all they do is talk about Dreamcast like it's the end-all be-all. I'm like,
Praise
I
the Dreamcast.
I know, right?
That's what Cypern does.
No, I don't really give a shit much about the Dreamcast. It's an alright system, but it's not the end all be all. Anything,
GameCube, end all be all.
I would say, well, GameCube has a lot of good games, but I wouldn't say it's the definite system.
Gamecom, we're bringing it back.
The Neo
PS2, I
Geo.
think had the most games that people liked.
Honestly, to game to freaking console rating, Neo Geo probably had the best games.
Neo Geo had a lot of good games for being all like.
Yeah, but like you bought the system and you played like 7 games and you were done because that was the only games you knew.
Yeah, everything else is like, I don't know any of these.
Samurai Showdown 12? Okay. Do it.
Like, I'll be honest, I've seen a lot of good games in the Neo Geo, but I don't know any of them. And there's a lot of good side-scrolling beat-em-ups that I'd probably play. But I don't know any of them.
Metal Slug.
Yeah, but Metal Slug you can get on anything now.
Yeah, but it's originally it was only on Neo Geo.
Yeah, because it was an arcade game.
Yeah, Neo Geo had some of the better games. The problem with Neo Geo, though, everything is going to be 2D and mostly side-scrolling or
Which
fighting.
is fine. Kind of like
I
playing
wish-
Dragon's Crown. Side-scrolling and fighting, and it's awesome.
Yeah,
Side-scrolling, bouncing.
Yeah. No, Dragon's
I
Crown is the
like it.
shit, and I really wish I could find my charger for my Vita.
I like that one game, Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, yeah, that one's good too.
That's
There were
on
a couple
Steam,
of them.
Yep.
Legend of Mysteria or Mountains of Mysteria or some freaking Dungeons and Dragons reference over Mysteria. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know the lore.
Tower
of
of Doom. What's the second?
Tower of Doom and Legend, Shadow of Mysteria.
Shadow.
I make my own lore when we play D&D.
Me too.
Now, Neo Geo was like it lasted until like 2003 or such. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
but
the
did
last,
you?
King of Fighters came out?
It lasted that long? Hold on a second. So much spit.
He's dying.
Maybe. My lungs are filling up with slime.
Problem with
We
it
were
was
all
it's
wrong.
too damn
He's the first one to go.
I said I was the first to go. I
Oh.
was wrong.
Yeah.
No, but, do you know anybody that owned the Neo Geo? Because I don't.
No,
No.
it was
I
too
don't
damn
know about
expensive.
Yeah.
It was expensive, and the only places you really got to play was the arcade.
Back when there was an arcade.
There's one in Myrtle Beach that just reopened.
Back when games had to be good because they had to eat quarters.
See, here's a
Little
thought.
Beach and Gatlinburg. That's the only places I know where arcades are.
Free.
Well,
and,
there's one in
David
Bose.
Buster's.
Bose, yeah, Bose has got one.
I know, yeah, Bose has one. Hickory Dickory Dock.
You really want to go to Hickory Dickory Dock? That's such a kid place. You
I've
walk
done
in-
it before, and I'll do it again.
Are you here with someone? No, I am not.
Yeah, no, they asked that. It was Livy and I went in there. They're like, "Where's your kid?" We didn't bring one.
Today.
They're
Say,
like, "Why?"
I feel.
Like, cause I want to play arcade games. I have money. Let me play my arcade games.
Bose, they don't look at it. You got 3 heads and you walk to the arcade.
And we went to Hickory Dickory Docks, just the two of us. Huh?
They really don't have many arcade games now.
It was so funny because like one of my friends was like, you know, you used to be the fat dude that was good at DDR, and then I lost a lot of weight, and then he was like, now you're just good at DDR. He's like, you don't have anything like keeping you from being good at DDR like you used to. And I'm like, oh.
You notice though, the best people at DDR are always fat.
Peter Pan.
Fat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like, I've got a friend that he used to be really good at DDR. I don't know if he is anymore. I assume he's not because he got thin.
Like, I don't remember, it's like a rhythm game, RPG, something. All I know is that Mindless Self-Indulgence did some of the soundtrack, and one of the characters in the game is voiced by one of the people from Mindless Self-Indulgence.
Well, that's cool.
It's like it's some weird disco something, I don't know. I just figured since I already owned, what's the name of that game? Crypto Necrodancer, that I might as well get that and just bust out my freaking dance pad and play it.
Did you play Necrodancer with the dance pad?
I haven't like brought I don't have room right now in my living room because if I'd set it down with all Mom's stuff and her new chair and everything, I don't think I'd have room to even put it in there. I'm gonna throw the old couch in the like dumpster and then probably pull that out.
Yeah,
I
me
bought a
good.
dance pad not too long ago. I haven't tried it out though.
If I had if I had that and Crypt of the Necrodancer, I would try it. But I don't have either.
I've got like the DLC for Crypto Necrodancer too.
Do what?
And what? It has DLC, like you play as somebody else and it adds levels and stuff, I forget, and new songs. But what burns me about frickin' Spike's Chunsoft is they want to put Sharon in every other frickin' game. They put him in Crypt of the Necrodancer, you can play as Sharon. They put him in Mystery Chronicle, which is essentially just an updated version of frickin' One-Way Heroics.
I have no idea who
Man.
Sharon is.
Sharon the Wanderer.
Nope.
It's a mystery dungeon. It's a roguelike. It's really good.
Okay.
It's
But-
one of the
but
first
they won't-
roguelikes.
Yeah, they won't put the mystery dungeon game on Steam. It's like just put it on there already. I mean, no one bought a Vita except for apparently Cube.
Like, 2 out of 3 people, apparently. Just statistically.
Yeah, me and you.
You both want a Vita? You're both scrubs. Why do you want a Vita? Why do you
Because
need a Vita?
the Vita was awesome. It just doesn't have anything to
Vita's
play.
Great. The games suck.
Yeah, like it's actually a really good console for the most part, except for its weird back boob thing. But that was just a weird commercial.
See, I don't even care about that. It's just it needs more games.
Yes.
It didn't get the support, sadly. But it's a great console. I mean, the joysticks and everything else on it is wonderful.
Which is why I want to hack mine so bad. It's because I want to have a use for it. I want to use it and play it, but
Apparently, Mystery Dungeon 5 is on the Vita, so there you guys go.
did it get a US release? Maybe.
I've never played this.
You can get the friggin' collector's edition for $40, and it comes with some kind of like bracelet. It's actually cheaper than the normal release of it for some reason.
I've seen that a couple times. That's how I got the special edition of Killer is Dead for the 360.
What even comes in that?
Book, the DLC, soundtrack in the game.
The Killer is Dead. That's one of Suda 54.
Yeah,
or
Suda 51.
41.
Yeah, Suda 41.
51.
51.
Something. 51.
Yeah, he made it,
That
and
man-
it is good.
I don't think he's ever really made a bad game. I just don't think he's ever made a game that made any sense either. Except for maybe No More Heroes.
No More Heroes doesn't even make sense.
To an extent.
It just kind of exists. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to No More Heroes.
Found mine, No More Heroes 1 and 2 for Wii. Oh, did I tell you that I picked up Sharing the Wonder for Wii for like $38 when everybody else wants like $100, like $70 for it, and it's actually in really good condition and has everything with it.
Where'd you get it?
eBay.
Nice.
I looked at the guy's feedback. He had really good feedback, and I was like, okay, well maybe I haven't played it yet, so I'm assuming it works. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Most of the time, if they say it works,
Yeah. I'm going
because
to.
then you can see the back if it doesn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook up my Wii probably tonight, and I need to get batteries somewhere. I might have to walk to like Family Dollar or something.
Probably not a bad idea.
I just want to buy like $8 more worth of Venom. The energy drink. I live off that stuff. It's so good. It's like they've got a grape flavor that's like a monster if a monster was a pitch black.
So, Purple Monster.
Yep, essentially.
Sounds really good.
My heart's beating out of rhythm. Just thinking about it.
Is that time for your daily defibrillation?
Oh. I might need to make some coffee. Need to check and see if my milk has gone bad yet because I don't really drink milk.
I just used up the last of ours, so I'm gonna pick up more when we come to work tomorrow.
Oh no, I put it in the freezer. That was smart of me.
Oh, good job. But now you can't use it right now.
Uh-huh. Don't have to worry about it getting bad.
True.
Guilty! Loyal! Courage!
That was easy. You slowly start learning their layouts and just mow through them, because there's no reason not to. wasted both of those. Well,
Alright, transform over time.
you transform?
Yes.
Roll up!
I'm a beautiful swan. I was a really ugly duckling, but I am a beautiful swan. But sometimes a really ugly duckling just turns into a really ugly duck.
Or it just gets drowned. This is ugly.
I imagine an ugly duckling would be better at swimming than the other ducklings because it had to be twice as good.
Probably. He'll probably try to overachieve to make up for his appearance.
Mm-hmm.
Freeze! Fire! Fire! Guilty! Whoa!
So like upon looking at the mechanics of this spunk box, oh my gosh, I could make one myself. It's essentially a squeeze bottle full of e-juice that runs up into a 510 connection with a hole in the middle of it, so it goes up.
So what does it do? You just squeeze it and it drips it for you?
Yep.
There!
So it's an RDA that drips itself.
Meh. I'm fine with the tank.
It's better than tank though. Because you can rebuild the coils on it yourself.
I'm still
Also-
fine with the tank.
It tastes better than a tank.
I just went from single coil to double. So I didn't realize that mine could do that until I went and was like, oh, you have these? Alright, I'll try it. And my goodness, that's such a difference.
Yeah. This is essentially just a mechanical that you can scrunk in. But it's really pretty. It's got magnets and it's really tiny. Like it's about the size of a battery. Like one of the vape batteries.
So a really big double A.
Mm-hmm.
My friend
So I
got
can
the Chroma. It's the smock that can change colors all over the place. He's liking that a lot.
Did he brush his teeth?
Yeah. No, he did that, brushed his teeth and whatnot, and he stopped vaping for a little bit. And he said, yeah, it's perfectly fine. Because, like, he'd take that thing
Yeah, he got
to
vapor tongue.
yeah, he'd take it to anyone, like to me, to anyone else. And we'd all go, dude, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It tastes
Did you say a
just fine.
wise sage you knew told you that? A wise old sage.
I did. I said my vape guy told me that you should brush your damn tongue.
The fact that you have a vape guy.
The fact that it's me. Yeah, I go into a friggin' vape store and I don't know half of what anything is, but what I do know, I know.
Mm-hmm. I think we're about to fight Captain Hook. And I keep forgetting when I'm out of a cutscene to jump and hold circle so I can fly.
But I almost bought a different skunk box. They were the same price,
Uh-huh.
and it was regulated. But I looked at this one like twice, and he's like, you know, this one will probably hold its value more. And I was like, you're not wrong. I'll just pick it up.
Yeah.
I don't really trade though. I ruin my stuff and then throw them in the trash.
Wait, who trades? Where?
People trade friggin' vape crap all the time. Like one of my friends I used to work with did it. He like traded something I had that he let me borrow. And he said I need to trade that. He traded it back to me. Sure, no problem. I brought it back to him. He traded it for a freaking box model. It was like a tube. That guy was cool. That guy was just a good dude. He was like former military. Always brought his kids over and everything. He was just a good dude.
See, the only time I could see doing that, and I've heard of it happening, His my buddy did that with his old pen mod. So they just kind of gave him a discount.
Like, I've got a really good tube mod, and I thought I didn't have it anymore, and that was kind of sucky because it had weight to it and everything like that. And most tube mods suck and don't last very long, but like I'm still keeping on the same coil, not coil, but the same spring that came with it. Most of the springs go bad on them. Not that one, that one's still chugging along. Like, that's my go-to. Every time my box mods fail, like I had a Wismet Predator and you heard about what I had to do with it. I had to take it apart, essentially clean it every other week because it had a flaw where the juice would get behind the freaking firing pin and complete the connection itself.
Oh, that's right. It would get really hot.
It would just keep firing. It would just auto-fire. It was, I mean, like, if it didn't have that problem, which supposedly the new ones don't, but that's a lie, because it was a new one I got, so they can just stick their thumb up their butt and say what they want, because there's no regulation, there's no FDA regulation on them, so they can just be like, oh yeah, it didn't happen anymore.
Yeah, not, well, now they have regulation on most of that shit nowadays, but not so much on the actual vapes.
Yeah, they should, like, if they were going to regulate anything, they should leave the e-juice essentially alone, because I don't hear of anybody doing too much stupid things with e-juice unless they're just allergic to the stuff in the beginning.
Well, I've heard of stuff when it early on started, before the FDA got involved. People were doing some pretty shady shit.
The popcorn lung thing?
Yeah.
You know, like, the guy that got popcorn lung literally ate popcorn every day and worked in a popcorn plant. So
I like popcorn. But
enjoy
yeah,
your popcorn lung, buddy.
I do too.
Cannibals will enjoy your popcorn lung as well.
Yeah.
Popcorn lung.
Buttery chest cavity.
Yeah, but they stopped using all that crap. Like, I forget what that stuff was called, but it's like nobody uses that anymore.
Exactly. Which was my big concern when I first started doing it. Just because I didn't want to, like, have that sort of shit happen. Like, the whole vapes exploding thing, that seems pretty freaking avoidable.
Yeah.
Hey, my vape's hot. Maybe I shouldn't put it near my face.
Yeah.
But that's literally anything with a battery in it.
I don't know, man. I've only vented one battery, and I just tried my best to do it. What,
like you held it down as long as you possibly could?
No, I took two keys and put on each end of it, and it eventually started. I was like, okay, it's outside it goes.
See, I've done that with like 9 volts before.
It was an old battery. I didn't have any use for it.
Yeah, so you just wanted to see how hard it would be to vent.
Yeah, and apparently, like, the batteries I buy at, like, Vape Shack and Barracuda are really, really hard to vent. You have to be a complete and utter moron.
See, the one I
threw
bought...
a battery out of my pocket once because it got so hot and it was in my pocket and it connected with some change.
Yeah.
Right before I got the condoms for them. And I was at work. And I tossed it out of my car just because it was so hot. I felt like it was going to burn through my seat.
Yeah, now I've got this little plastic thing that they gave me at Vape Shack that holds 2 batteries, but I only have 1 battery anyway, so I just charge it through the mod.
Nice.
Because I have no reason not to.
I want some juice. I need to, like, for a penny, I need to, like, wait until I get paid, not this check, but next check, and buy it. Because I don't think I'll need any, because I've got, like, 100 mil of, Air Factory. I've got at least 15 mil of whatever the heck this stuff is. I got from Barracuda, and then I've got like almost 50 mil of freaking, what is it called? Jaeger bomb, which is pretty much licorice and freaking energy drink.
That sounds really good. Where'd you get that?
Barracuda. It's like, it was on the $10, like for 50 thing.
I hate Barracuda.
You can use some of mine. I would use some of mine before you bought it because it sounds a lot better than it actually is.
I'm still in love with my custard.
There's a custard called Killer Custard that's amazing.
I've heard that one's good too. I've got the Low, whatever. I can't remember the name of the brand.
I don't know.
My friend signed up for like the vape subscriber box thing where you get like a box full of vape stuff every month.
No, you're
Nice.
Yeah, so he's gonna be getting that.
Riku.
So he said he'll give me some juice. It's like, all right,
what are
sure,
you doing
whatever.
here?
Well,
Not happy to see me?
also got
Let me know if
some
I'm getting in
zombie
the
puke,
way.
which is
You know,
essentially
if
a
something
bunch of
that's
different
more
flavors of
important.
Jolly Rancher because
Uh-huh.
guy I
I didn't
work
mean
with,
that.
I mean, I got a lady I work with,
Spare the
her
excuses.
fiance, they just got
I bet
engaged.
that you had all but
brought-
forgotten about me.
heard that I needed
Are
juice.
you
And he's
crazy?
like, well, my
Come on.
fiance
I
buys
came
juice
all this
every
way
week.
looking for you.
And he came
But you're not
and
anymore, right?
I met him and he was
Now
a cool
it's
dude
only
and he's like, here, take this.
Nominate
And I was
you're
like,
looking
okay.
for.
Yeah, it's kind of what my friend
You
Jay
don't
at
care
work
about
does.
me.
Like, dude, here,
Just like
have
you
this.
never cared
He gave me like a
At all.
20 of
about her feelings.
Nominates.
Fruity Pebbles. At one point.
I knew it.
Nice.
That was
Never
good for a
even
while.
gave it a thought, did you? Just 'cause you want to see Nominee. Sorry. Doesn't go both ways. Tell you the truth, Nominee doesn't
There's
even
this
want to
stuff
look
called
at
Payday
your face.
that Bro Dick makes.
Why not?
And it's
You should ask your memories.
like a milkshake
Why
with
Nominee
it's got so much
disappeared
crap
from the
in it.
islands.
that you're
Remember
bound
that,
to find something
and
you
you'd
like in
know.
the freaking flavor of it.
So it's the Dr. Pepper
Did I
of
do
vape juice.
something?
Essentially, because
Is
it
it my
tastes
fault?
like it's got bourbon in it. It's got
Riku.
It's all the stuff you buy on payday that you can't afford normally.
exactly.
Everything but
Go
ramen.
home, Sora.
Yeah.
I'll
It's
care
got like
for
banana
Nominee.
Foster in it. It's got like
Anyone who goes near her.
caramel in it.
Goes
and it's
through
got
me.
like a mocha in it.
What's
And
wrong
then
with
it's
you?
just like a
We're
little bit
supposed
of
to be
orange.
friends.
It's like all
Please,
mixed
Sora.
together.
Since when have you
And
ever
you think it
cared
would be
about me?
nasty, and when I bought it, I got it for
Nominee's not the
free
only
because
one who's sick
I
of
made the
looking
guy
at you.
laugh or something.
So am I.
And I'm like, if this is nasty, I'm not out anything. And I
Riku,
was like, wow, this is
stop it!
amazing. But yes, I would buy some more of that. I'll let you try it. You might like it. You may not. I mean, not everyone's gonna like everything. People keep forgetting that. So whenever you watch people review vape juice, it's like, I hate this. This tastes.
This is so bad, blah blah blah. Like,
It's like, well, yeah, okay. Well, do you like that normally? And they're like, well,
I'm not a big fan of licorice anyway, but this is just total other
yeah,
shit.
exactly. It's
Okay,
like,
then why the hell are you reviewing licorice flavored vape juice?
Like, I remember someone gave, like, stuff called some kind of R4 tobacco. And they bought it, and they tried it, and they're like, it tastes like tobacco, I hate it. I'm like,
It's called tobacco.
alright, RY4 is freaking tobacco, vanilla, and caramel. That's what it's supposed to taste like.
See, to me that sounds really good. But there's specific reasons why I would like that flavor. Anyway.
Take this.
Wow, Sonic Blade is broken.
You broke it. You broke the game.
Freeze.
But
Fire.
that's all.
Fire. There.
I don't recall how to do Sonic Blade.
This is it. Yeah. Donald.
Suck kitties, bye-bye. What? Oh, no, I'm not playing some stupid bro game. No. Oh, it's in the head. That's what I get.
Riku killed me.
Riku?
Don't know why Riku's here. The entire conversation preceding this didn't make any sense. Let's look at my deck. My deck is full. You know what? Let's get rid of the ice bullshit. I don't need that. Move that. Put that right there. Do I need lightning? I don't think I do. Huh? Oh, there's a vibration in that? My goodness, aftermarket controllers are loud. What do you do? Retain 1 HP after a critical hit, provided you have 2 or more HP left. That's cool. How much do you cost? 35? My god, that's expensive. Tinkerbell restores a great amount of HP over time.
Why is Pizza Hut making shoes now? Because they suck at making pizza, I guess?
Pizza Hut shoes?
Yeah.
I'd wear a pair of Pizza Hut shoes.
Would you, though?
Yeah, why not?
Would you buy the jacket, too?
Maybe.
Wow.
For the right price.
No, you'll pay. Brand yourself with other people's brands. What's wrong with you?
Call me a sellout, I dare you.
You sell out.
He did it!
Did.
He done did it!
I did it. Oh, I bet you this is gonna be really cheap, and I'm gonna be really sad. Yep. It's really cheap, and I'm really sad.
What is it?
Amazon
Shoes.
Basics wired keyboard and wired mouse for $14. I could have gotten them both. Hey, actually, keyboard's only like $7 by itself. $6.18.
I might have a keyboard. I don't know if it still works. It's chiclets, but it works.
What about chiclets?
I hate them.
Oh, why do you hate chiclets?
The chiclet keys?
Oh,
The gum I love, but the chiclet keys? Ugh. Fuck those things.
no.
Riku has too many zeros in his name.
There's too many zeros in your name. I'm going to have that.
Riku, do you mind, like, leaving me alone? Like, not molesting me right now?
They love you.
Donald, no, you're supposed to heal me.
Can I get in my Amazon account? What manner of sorcery is that? Never mind. Try that package, yes. Your package was shipped today. The order was purchased from shipped by a third party. They did not provide checking details. Oh no, they didn't. I hate when Amazon goes through third parties.
You can check before you order.
It's really cheap, but, so I was like, oh, that's really good price. I had free shipping. Well, if they don't ship within the allotted time, I'm going to file a dispute.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Oh, I will.
Don't do it.
I'll do it.
It sounds like a horrible idea.
Sounds like what I'll do.
Oh, no.
Get my $22 back. No, I bought like a Sarah Ryder figure because it comes with a Carnifex pistol. And the Carnifex pistol is the only thing I want out of that whole package, as said. I'll just put her on display and then take her Carnifex pistol and give it to my old DC Direct Shepherd. Because they're about the same size.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, alright.
Like the Grunt figure that was old DC Direct, you could throw him at a wall. He was just like this big, solid piece of friggin' plastic. It was horrible. He's so heavy. Like there's nothing hollow on that guy, except for the tiny little parts on his feet, which are got holes in them. Where did Cypern go?
I don't know.
I think Cypern passed out.
I was looking to see if anyone had any deck recommendations.
Oh, be careful how you word that online.
Do you have any dick recommendations?
Do you have any dick recommendations?
Not asking for much, just some dick recommendations, please.
Plays.
Please?
Actually, to try out. Oh. Oh dear.
What?
I don't get it. It's not downloading anything. What is going on at Origin?
It's Origin.
Yeah. Oh, I bet I know what happened.
It's
I bet I
Origin.
logged into Origin without it being in frickin' authorized mode. Or mode.
Administration.
Administration.
Administration mode.
Administration.
Would explain why it's being so pissy.
Yes. Run as administrator. You are currently in Windows compatibility mode. You are about to launch Origin. Please disable compatible mode if you encounter any issues. Oh, here's an issue. I can't download anything. What go? What do?
Back
That's what I'm
off!
talking on.
Yeah.
Cheat or something. Whatever they means they use.
My name is Sally. How can I help you?
This is it. Yeah.
Collector's weapon and armor. Yay! I got the collector edition and I got collector weapon. For Mass Effect 3, I think it is?
Fire! Courage!
But yeah, anyway, back to the Mass Effect conversation. It's not involving it. But the only armor that would have made sense in the Mass Effect to actually have from an EA property would have been Dead Space armor.
Yeah.
But what is the only armor you cannot get in
I think it's
frickin'
part.
Mass Effect?
I'm wondering if that's because Visceral technically has the rights still.
I don't know. But, like, they're working on something. I think they're gone now. I think
Yeah,
that,
Visceral is closed down.
EA went and, like, first off, they ruined Mass Effect, I mean, Mass Effect, but Dead Space 3 with their stupid multiplayer bullcrap. I don't know. I think it's supposed, like, one of the things in Dead Space 3, I haven't played it, but they said that, like, whenever one of you starts having a hallucination and you're looking at something, the other person is sitting there looking at you like, what?
Yeah, it's true. You player 1, if they're having a hallucination, player 2 can't see it. Which is actually really, really cool. I'm out of heals.
I don't know anybody that owns one.
I don't own it on PC. I have it on PS3 or 360. I mean, and I refuse to buy it again.
I think I got it in like whenever they were given, whenever EA had a, they tried to win some merit with the Humble Bundle thing.
Yeah, which is how I
Whenever
got Dead Space 2 on PC and 1.
Which, I mean, everybody likes to throw dirt on EA. They're terrible, but
Let's try my
everybody
other
wants-
deck.
some of their games are actually pretty decent. Were pretty decent. Back when everybody hated EA, their games were decent.
But people still hate EA, and their games
yeah.
are mediocre at best.
Man, now they don't even try anymore. They're just like. Honestly, I mean, everybody loves freaking Steam. Oh my God, Valve is the greatest thing ever. They don't make games anymore. They literally make more money by reselling everybody else's games than they would make trying to make their own game.
Yeah, it's true. I miss when Valve used to make games. Thing is, though, like, their games are good, but none of them are, like, the best of a game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, none of them are ever gonna win Game of the Year.
I need to find out what's going on, because now I downloaded that one thing, and then now it wants to download the collector armor, and it stopped again. Like I need to reboot all over again. What's going on? Maybe I'll leave that page now. Knock off its...
Courage!
Nope.
Yep. I'm back.
Yay.
Freeze! Fire!
Gotta give me something to eat. Gotta eat all this.
What? What the...
Heal!
Like, Mass Effect 1 still in queue. What the crap? I started it early today.
See, even that game doesn't want you to play it.
Yeah, I want to play it.
Riku's resistant to gravity, so level 2 genie's useless. That's great.
I've actually run into something that makes me hate Origin, and it's never happened. That's like, this is the first game I've bought on Origin in years.
I don't hate Origin.
To finish installing. Oh, okay. Well, if you're waiting for the base game to install, why don't you install that first instead of
Trying to do all the DLC
Yeah.
stuff.
what the crap? Okay, so whenever I stopped it from installing.
Goddamn, wake up for it.
Okay, that makes no sense. That's on me, evidently. Because I stopped it from downloading Mass Effect, because I was like, why would I download Mass Effect 2 if I've got this version? Why wouldn't I download that version instead?
What, the special edition and regular versions are two
Apparently the
separate
special
games?
edition is just DLC.
Oh, it's literally just a patch.
Yep. So...
I can understand why they did it. I kind of... It's real.
So, collectors, all this stuff is not going to download. I have to put... Okay, Mass Effect 2, get up there in the queue, please. So everything else to download. Because it's like, I don't know where to put this. All day when I was at work, doing nothing.
Did it work? I think we got him. Yeah, we got him. Okay. So magic is extraordinarily strong against bosses, so that's good to know.
I want to be magic.
I don't have to use.
I got the magic in me.
Oh look, we got a spinny whirlwind card. Oh, we got arrow. Okay.
Build you a magic deck.
Basically what I'm gonna do.
I'll build a burn deck.
See, I plan on
Or
building a
windy
burn deck
deck.
late game.
Oh, Riku, please wait.
Burn deck.
Because there's
You're
a
so annoying.
there's a type of card you can get that is really, really cheap.
Premium.
Yeah, premium cards. They're really, really cheap, but they're one-time use cards.
Mark, what time ever?
One time in that battle.
Oh, okay. I was about to
So
say.
you can't
wow,
reload
that
them.
Sucks.
Riku, where are you?
Sora, you're going insane.
So here's a question: if you have a boss
Sora,
with multiple
are
parts,
you
do you
okay?
get to reload your deck?
Don't worry about me.
You reload your deck whenever you want, but if you've got a premium deck, I don't think you can reload those pieces.
So if you're fighting a
was
multifaceted
strange.
boss, then you're gonna be like, oh, I
Almost
don't know what
like
I'm
Ansem
doing.
was back,
Uh-huh.
controlling Riku.
Well, because they change
we got rid
phases
of
similar
Ansem for
to like,
good.
oh, you got down my health bar.
Then I wonder what
All right, phase
is
2. I'm
wrong
gonna start
with
acting different
Riku.
now. Or just suddenly you're teleported outside and the boss is giant.
Riku, he might be a danger.
Sure, why not?
Sora?
Started playing a phone game that was
I
pretty
know.
good.
You're thinking Riku isn't your friend,
Solitarica.
but that's just not true.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Never
sure?
heard of it.
It's a
Well,
Sort
I
of
know
solitaire
he said
game.
some awful
Actually really
things
good.
to you back there, but you gotta
might be on
remember,
PC too. I can't remember.
we are in Castle Oblivion. Why, folks lose their memory here a little bit at a time. Riku's probably just forgotten that the two of you were such close friends. That's all.
So he just forgot?
My guess is that's so. But Sora, instead of being sad, we have to figure out a way to help Riku get his memory back. If we all work together, why, we're sure to get you through this. No need to mope.
Jiminy's right. You shouldn't push your friends away.
Yeah. Okay.
Sora, do you remember our very first promise?
Huh?
Always smile. That was the promise we made to each other the first time we met. We promised to never forget to keep smiling.
You're right.
We're dying. We're dying. Okay, we're bad.
Okay, they have broke their promise tons of time.
Donald most of all.
They should be smiling like the Joker 24/7.
Yeah, Goofy is. Goofy can't not smile. Alright. So we want to go Atlantica, 100 Acre Wood, or Bastion. I'm thinking 100 Acre Wood, because that just sounds like a lot of fun.
You just like Winnie the Pooh.
I do.
Ha!
Then add D&D to it.
My sister is on her way to Colorado right now. Driving from Pennsylvania all the way to Colorado. Because she is insane. Also, because she's moving to Colorado.
Look, it's the China president.
What?
China censors Winnie the Pooh because a lot of people have memes about him being Winnie the Pooh.
Oh. Well, they got a problem, Mr. Sanders. You leave Mr. Sanders alone.
It's really a shame they didn't have full voice acting.
Yeah, I can see why they didn't, though.
Cost, but for a title that is usually good voice acting in Disney stuff, I wouldn't mind it.
I would love to have it, but at the same time, this is such like a side minor thing anyway. I miss the snow.
Yeah, but if they ever do a full-on
I
remake
miss the internet.
with, you know, super HD graphics and stuff, they really need to.
One thing about this though, with Athena, is you never have a dry hit.
Really?
Yeah, you just squonk it twice or squeeze it twice, and you know it doesn't flood because whatever doesn't go into your freaking cotton comes back into the bottle. Which is awesome because I'm one of the worst person whenever I'm dripping. I'll just leave a friggin' slug trail of what I'm doing. But not anymore.
Oh, we're at Rabbit's house. Break all of Rabbit's pots. Because Rabbit...
Dude, everyone's a dick to Rabbit. What's up with that?
Her
Rabbit's cool.
pots are full of health and money.
Hey, have you
Oh, the UI
seen
change.
the Rebel Tech of Judy from Detective?
The what?
The Rebel Tech.
No.
Figure.
Post it in the Discord.
Or I will later. My friend bought it, and then he took pictures of like terrible pictures because he's a furry. So he took so many terrible pictures of it because you can move the eyes around and use different heads. I mean, different face expressions. Oh my gosh, it's so awful. Like figure porn at that point.
Oh, there's Rabbit. We broke all your pots, Rabbit. Stole your Moogle money and all the health.
Moogle money. What the heck is Moogle money?
It's this game's form of money. Oh no.
His tiny baby game with Moogle money. In Disney World. It's funny. I will
This
play
is gonna be
stalker.
awful. How? Okay.
I will play stalker.
So what goes where? Okay.
Oh, come on. It will be easy. It's a little baby game. Trust me, you will be okay.
This is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No, it's a hard puzzle for 5-year-olds. It's okay for you. You are a grown man. You will be fine.
Ouch. Pooh, what are you doing?
He's supervising.
Pooh, what the
That's
fuck are
his
you doing? Hold up, Pooh, you've been hit. Oh god, there's 30 of these. Jesus. Yeah, that counting system doesn't really make a lot of sense. Wait,
I'm gonna have to walk to McDonald's. I hate walking to McDonald's.
where did carrots go?
Where did carrots go?
Oh, no. Nope, nope.
Hey, what?
Okay, the giant one ran me over. Yeah, I'm supposed to be sorting the vegetables. Cabbages go to the left. Fuck. Cabbages go left, pumpkins go right. But then suddenly, carrots were happening, and I don't know why. Ow. It was just sitting in the middle of the road, just frolicking all over the place.
Frolic. He is a stuffed bear.
Like an asshole. He's frolicking around.
Gosh, I'm better to not stuff and do not frolic. There's no frolic. There's only cold dead winter.
That's just life in the zone.
His life in zone. Chickies and breakies and other things. Someone sent me a message on Steam. Because that's where I use. That's what I want to use to talk to people. Steam.
I've had people try to just conversate with me on Twitch. Like people that know me IRL and they're just trying to talk to me through Twitch. What are you doing? Like, we're on Facebook. Just you have my phone number. Just text me. Come on.
Text me, you stupid. After all these years. I wonder if it's my friend Jen buying me Resident Evil 6 because she said she was going to do that just so I could play it.
It's a terrible friend.
I know, she also bought me Fallout 4. She bought me Resident Evil 4.
I wanted to play 5.
Yeah, 5 is only good in co-op.
6 is only good in co-op.
Yep.
That's why she didn't want to play it until she had somebody to play. Yeah. Okay, what is this? New item in your inventory. Oh, it's not even someone talking to me, it just gave the illusion. 20% off Cosmic Star Heroin. Hey, you want to buy some heroin? Star Heroin?
Cosmic Star Heroin.
What fun.
Oh, this is like an RPG Maker game.
Probably is.
Probably. I hate those games.
You got like a bunny one that you made to play.
There's a lot of cats.
Chelsea versus the Seven Devils?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because that's
It's like
nothing
BUNI something. We did it. We helped out Rabbit and sorted her vegetables. And we learned
Rabbit's a guy.
/plus.
Why is Rabbit a girl now?
I don't
Rabbit's
care
a
what it
man.
is. It's a goddamn rabbit.
Whatever. You'd care if it was Judy Hopps.
Well, yes, then I would, but that's different. I don't know, hun. Whatever we've got in there. So I've realized that the 100-acre wood is just like mini game everything.
You made the worst decision by coming here.
Wait, why are we quoting the bad Fear game?
What, are we? We're just randomly saying stuff.
They sound like, oh no, the bees, they hit the balloons. They sound like,
Should like I smoked like a ton of cigarettes.
Hey, boy.
fucking hell.
And then like I'm like terribly southern, but like with a lisp.
Hey, you. Hello.
What do you buy?
Perhaps a bit more.
You're just Cobra Commando.
Southern Cobra, like a southern.
Useless. Useless, I tell you. Oh.
Gonna like swamp crap to it.
Yeah. Yeah, Shay.
Get you, He-Man.
Oh, we started watching an anime the other day. I can't remember what it was called, but it was basically this guy who's like waiting around for the end of a game, like a server to shut down. Like people do. When a server's gonna shut down, everyone just logs on and hangs out till the server goes offline. Or just keeps the server online because nobody gets off the fucking game. Anyway, he's doing that.
A lot of honey.
And then all of a sudden, the shutdown time happens, and his UI just dies. So, normal animation shenanigans. He's stuck in the game. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
But he looks like giant badass Skeletor.
Nice.
Like he actually looks like real big and strong, big shoulder pad Skeletor.
Overlord?
Yeah, Overlord.
Skeletor's best pony. That's what I was gonna start saying, like, kinda like everyone says Cory in the House is their favorite anime.
It's the best.
Still need to look into that meme and figure out how exactly Cory in the House is an anime.
It's not. People are just stupid.
That's why.
It's part of the irony.
Well, that's so
Yeah, if
Raven. So in that case, that's a Raven's best anime.
Yeah. Like, according, what was the name of that show? That's So Raven?
Yeah.
That's my favorite anime. Back when she was fat. Ha!
And for my first thing I will do is I will force feed pies to Raven, and she will get fat again, and she will be pleasant to be around.
She wasn't when she was fat, though, even.
Oh, she's like really like a terrible human being now, though.
Ah, it will work. Perfectly.
I'm not even trying to do somebody. I'm just like, it's a combination of Joker and friggin' Cobra Commander, and that's it.
You're just Mark Hamill.
Yeah, Mark Hamill after a cigarette.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello.
Come for the gameplay, stay for the bad voice acting.
I'm trying to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Where am I going? Oh. It's just a straight line.
This is the line for babies. Little baby game. It's not too complicated. You are overcomplicating things.
Yep.
Hey, why don't you get Gauntlet?
It's on sale.
Yeah, I legit gave Gauntlet to everybody I knew at the time.
Except for you.
Except for me,
Like,
apparently.
half the people I know on my friends list that have Gauntlet are because I gave Gauntlet to them.
I need to
I-
get it.
We should play that sometime.
It's on my wish list.
Buy it for yourself.
I will
Good
at some
game. It's
point.
hard because somebody keeps killing all the food.
And his name is Cyprin. How he does that with a warrior is beyond me, but I'll be dadgum if he doesn't do it.
What is dadgum?
But the most
The
wonderful
elf
thing about Tigger is
shot
I'm
the
the
food.
only one.
What was it? The turkey was destroyed by the swift little elf. I shot so much food.
Oh no, I'm playing Simon.
Ew.
Oh. Triangle, X.
It's like if you
Circle.
wanted to play Tetris but didn't want to play something fun.
I understand why Portal 2 is on your list. I'll even say Dreamfall the Longest Journey. But why is Putt Putt and Pep?
'Cause I like-
Rama?
I like Putt Putt.
He grew up with them probably.
Yep.
That's the whole reason.
Oh god, I have no idea what this one. Okay, so it's triangle, X, circle, X, circle, triangle, circle. Okay, we got it. Look at that. We're geniuses. Triangle, X,
Little baby that
circle,
solves small little baby
X,
puzzle.
circle, triangle,
Battle Block Theater's
circle.
good.
Where?
Did you not get Amnesia when it was free?
I got it on a couple other things.
Legacy is good. I'm looking through your Freedom Planet's good. I've not played Among the Sleep. I think I own Tower Fallen's Ascension. I'm not really sure if I cared about it. Gauntlet you need to buy. Two Brothers. I don't know.
Two Brothers I want to have again. I have it on PS3.
Subnautica I've heard's good. I've heard good things about Cuphead. Counter-Strike Nexum Zombies, I have no idea why it's on your wish list. A, it's free, and B, it's terrible.
Because I haven't decided to download it yet, so I just put it on there so I don't forget it's a thing that exists.
It's horrible, man.
How is it? I don't know.
It's horrible. And it's coming from a guy that owns horrible games.
You should play them.
I own a lot of horrible
awful.
games. Shaq Fu.
Pajama Sam.
Oh, I love Pajama Sam.
I'm done with you. I'm so done with you.
I prefer Freddy Fish though.
Bite off my own face.
I love the Humongous Entertainment games. They're so good.
Heart and Slash is good. I got it for like $3. I don't really have a dog in Five Nights at Freddy's fight.
I want the first one, or like the first 3 at least, just because they were actually good, even though they're jump scary. Like I respect what the developer did.
That dude's cool though. I mean, even if I don't like his games, I think he's like a really cool guy because he'll kickstart other people and stuff like that. And he give away games and stuff. Like the last Freddy's Pizzarara, it's essentially another Five Nights at Freddy's game, pretending to be something else. But a Church in the Darkness, I have no idea what that is.
It's a horror game.
Victor Braun, it's really good. I have it on GOG. Mother Russia Bleeds is okay. Hollow Knight is great, but I've only played 45 minutes of it.
Then you return it, didn't you?
No.
I think
Undertale.
Piglet's in the bottom of a well.
I have such a hate for Undertale.
Oh, me too.
Turok 2 is great. Outlast 2 I didn't play, but I own. And I also revere Undertale. Blood and Bacon, I've heard great things about.
That's on there just because of how dumb it is.
Yeah, everyone loves it because it's fun. Duck Season, that's out there. Streets of Rogue, I played the beta, it was okay. Dusk looks like it's another Quake game, yes. Near Automata, aka the walk up the stairs and stare at her butt simulator. Them's fighting herds.
Yes, them fighting herds, I plan on buying as soon as possible.
It's actually on sale for $11.24 right now.
Yep.
Sonic Mania.
Oh yes, that's very good.
And West of Loathing. I don't know what West of Loathing is. I mean, I've heard of it, I've read what it was, but I don't care.
You know what Kingdom Loathing is?
Yeah, it's the same for that.
Yeah.
Paper Sorcerer is good.
Yeah, Paper Sorcerer looks badass.
Help someone!
Oh no, Pooh! Ah, Pooh! Why are there trees falling?
Why is it going up?
That's what I want to know. Like, why are there trees going into the air?
Like, if it's going up, you should be going up as well.
Oh, it was Rue. What's up, Rue? I swear to God, if we were supposed to get 2,000 of those orbs, and I missed it by like 10.
So how many acres woods is that now if there's 5?
It's supposed to be 100. Yeah, I don't know. Well, the number of trees does not determine the acreage.
But it's not woods, and there's acres that do not have trees.
I know a friend, well, my old neighbor had like 300 acres. This is just like Upgrade Central. There's no actual fighting. I haven't gained a single level. But they just keep giving me gifts. Hey, there's Eeyore. Bitch figures. My tail is missing. Oh. Who found it?
He sure is sad. He is a wet blanket. E-U-P. What do you call 2 crows on a branch? Did murder.
Attack the bees with the keyblade. Okay.
You did what?
What?
Huh?
Help someone!
Win!
What up?
Yeah, you're here.
What?
Help someone!
I'm beating up bees with a keyblade
I see that.
so that Pooh Bear can get his honey.
Hey, doctor, I've got a rash.
Someone!
My degree is honorary.
Be happy to take a look at it, but I don't think it'll do any good.
I mean, if you want me to look at it for you, I mean,
I'm just gonna Google some weird genital rash and then send you a picture of it.
I mean, here's
Be
the
like,
thing. I'll just laugh and point at you. It won't help you at all.
That helps everybody.
Yeah.
Help someone! Help someone!
Let's keep launching Pooh Bear all over the damn place.
Heal!
You're throwing poo everywhere.
Yeah. And then throwing a bucket on his head so he can heal. Yeah, we did it first try. That's all that matters. It was first try. Oh, we got Minigame Maniac Sora. Collect all minigame entries in Jiminy's journal. We found all the minigames in the entire game. All 5 of them. I'm assuming you could just ignore this area then. I hope Eeyore gives me something depressing like sleep.
I love the. Have you guys seen the Family Guy cutaway for Eeyore?
I think so.
It's Pooh saying, "Eeyore, why are you always such a drag? I have a nail in my ass."
That's pretty good. Oh, it's Elixir. That's actually really good. And what does it do?
Nothing. That's the depressing part.
Quickly reload all cards and magic cards.
Somebody buttered my shoes. I can't stay on this platform any longer.
Should I put arrow? I'm gonna put arrow in this deck. Maybe I'm not. Yeah, maybe I am.
So the Switch is a year old.
Is it?
Yep.
Nice.
As of Saturday.
This coming Saturday or last Saturday?
Last Saturday.
Oh, I wonder when the Switch 2 is gonna come out. God, I hate those questions.
They did announce that they have no plans as of right now to make different variations of the Switch.
Well, it's like I was on Reddit the other day and someone posted, "Hey, I'm not much of a gamer, but I've got an original PS3 and I'm thinking about getting the PS4. I'm thinking about getting the PS4 Plus, or should I just wait for the PS5?" Like, okay, no, you don't need anything now. You can go to hell.
You need to just stop talking.
Yeah, you just need to shut up, go to hell, and it'll be all right. Hey, we got the Bambi card. I feel like that's an awful summon.
Lost as long as you don't get Bambi's mother.
Take the hint.
It's got like 1 HP.
I told you to
Maybe
go
that's
home.
what it does. Oh my
Not
god, it'll
until I
summon
rescue
Bambi.
you and
He'll go
Naminé.
stand next to the
I don't
enemy, and then
remember
the hunter
ever
shows up
asking you to rescue me.
and shoots the enemy.
Did you forget?
Hilarious.
Waiting for us both to come home.
You're the one who forgot.
That'd be
I
comes on
told
and
you
just
at Kingdom
cries.
Hearts when we closed the door.
so great.
Instead of
Kyrie.
like the duck hunt where the dog pops up, it's just Bambi crying
Mhm.
Give
in
it
the
up.
background.
I'm not going back to the
I still
islands
can't understand why the duck and
for
the
anything.
freaking dog would team up in a
It's
freaking
not just
Nintendo
for
game.
Kyrie.
I like
What
that.
about the rest?
Like, yeah,
You
it's
can have
retarded, but it's
those
still
losers.
great.
Already forgot.
That's enough.
Why did my stream just switch
What
over
about
to
you,
Miss
Sora?
Cattykins?
Do you actually remember
What
they
the
all
fuck?
look like?
Of course I
Did it
remember.
switch to hosting?
No, I didn't switch to hosting, but like I've got the dashboard up on my laptop, and all of a sudden I'm hearing music. The fuck? It's someone's stream
Don't feel
opening
bad.
playing. It was really weird.
That's
good
what
on
this
mine.
castle does to you.
Yeah, the only thing that
After
pick it
a
up is my
while.
mic.
It's good. You forget all the useless stuff and remember for the first time what really matters. I remembered it, Sora.
Remember when I was
I
having that
now
problem
know the
where
one
I
thing that
wouldn't
is
be
most
able to go
important to
live?
me.
Yeah, Riku remembers.
Protecting Naminé. Nothing
Yeah.
else matters.
Did you already fix it?
Not a thing.
Yeah, I had to turn off auto hosting there for a while.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was such a weird issue.
That was strange. This is a weird cutscene.
Hey,
Are they gonna make out yet?
Riku,
They're fighting as kids between them while they stare at each other.
I think I'll jog your memory.
No, I don't want to jog his memory. I don't want to fight him again.
Go ahead and try.
God damn it. No, Sora, we have the wrong deck equipped for this. We need the magic deck.
Just bend him over and shove it up his ass.
We're gonna lose again. We just fought him right before going to Winnie the Pooh.
Back off!
Oh yeah, I remember this part.
Courage!
Don't you do something else and then fight him again right after this?
I don't know, I know you do in the original.
Win!
No, by the way, referencing something I was talking to you about yesterday.
Heal!
I pulled up clips of more than one watching. And that chick you knew
Donald!
Yeah.
on the front page in the
Yep, she was the
partner
spotlight.
spotlight. I was like, oh, I need to let you know about that.
Yeah, it was also that same day Facebook was like, hey, it's your friend anniversary. It's like, oh, cool. Known her for 8 years now. I guess it's cool.
Oh, you got it.
No, Sarah.
Actually, talking.
Yeah, I don't talk to her at all. Like, I jumped into her chat once, but I don't think she realized who I was.
Of course not. Your chat name is Cube Player.
No, but then I Facebooked her too. So I don't know.
Maybe she does remember you and just doesn't want to talk to you.
Maybe. Maybe she just hates me.
That's what a lot of people in my life used to do.
But hate you?
Fuck that guy.
And they hear about you go, oh, him? He's still alive?
Yeah.
I like to imagine you just checked yourself to make sure you were still alive.
No, I was trying to think if anybody's ever said that.
I need more.
Most people
Shudder.
think I would have had a kid by now.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
People thought that about me too. But what game is strong. I shall return.
Okay.
Okay.
So how do you switch decks during gameplay?
You hit start, you go to view decks, and then you.
Oh, so
equip
you
deck.
have to go into a menu to switch it. You can't switch it on the fly.
Yeah, you can't just be like, oh, yep, we're done. You gotta actually
It
do
would
it.
be too powerful if you could.
Oh, so it gives me the Bambi card, but then throws me into a battle that I can't edit my deck, so I can't even use the Bambi card for this battle. That's really dumb.
Power! Courage! Heal! Fire! Fire!
See, I enjoyed these types of fight where they bring you to this interesting area, but these ones are just so blank.
Yeah, like the ones
Like-
against Riku are just like, come on, just want to
Courage!
get on with the damn game. Let me move on to the next area.
I'm just talking about the area. Like Kingdom Hearts 2 has some great graphical areas where there's like beautiful stained glass Disney themed images underneath you. But these ones are just kind of like wet. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know what you mean.
Courage!
I've got one more full round of fire.
And I understand this come out for a handheld console, but still, I mean, damn.
They didn't do a proper like remake, so.
Power!
Well, they kind of did on the PS2. Damn it!
Well, I mean, like, made it for consoles, not just made it.
Oh yeah, instead of a port, yeah. So I'm looking to try to finish this game this week. Just get rid of Genie, because he's
So far,
actually
that's
really
not
useless.
gonna happen.
I'll get there, don't worry. Just calm down, Zip. It'll be alright. Be alright. There we go. Let's put that there. Let's get rid of you. Get rid of you. But no, you're useless. But which one was the? No, not that one. Rivers? No. Where is it? Summons. Slash plus. What was that one? It's cloud, stop, and attack. Okay. So I need. Here to you. Time. And an attack. And now let's just put all my Simbas back. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Because Simba is hella useful. Let's see what else we had. Omnislash? Okay, no, that's normal. Actually, do I have another cloud? I don't think I do. No, I only got 2 clouds. Fuck. Alright, let's try it again.
So I've been watching this streaming couple. I don't know if I talked to you about them. They're Octomouse Labs on Twitch.
I've seen you tweeting about them a lot.
Yeah, I retweet their stuff. They're 2 variety casters streamers out of Texas, and they are 2 of the funniest people, which you don't see a lot of couples stream on Twitch.
Courage!
But they are hilarious, and they're
Fire!
the theatrics for
Fire!
this stream is just great.
Fire!
Like, they do this pitch, like when they get rated, or like at the beginning of the stream, if they realize they got a lot of new people in the chat and everything, they've got this pitch they do, and they are, like, they say it in unison, and it is perfect every time. And it was just something that the guy had started saying when he started streaming. And then when she started streaming with him, they kind of changed it a little bit. But it was just like, this is what we're gonna say, and it just evolved into perfect unison.
Heal! Power!
So you're saying that we should say things in unison when we get ready?
No, I'm just saying they're really cool. They have the whole. Did you ever watch Beakman's World?
I love Beakman's World. So they got kind of like the not shitty but really low quality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me so much of what a Beakman's World Twitch streamer would be.
Or MST3K kind of just shittiness going on.
Yeah.
See, that's what I would love to do. But as cheap and shitty as that sort of like just production value actually is, it's a pain.
Well, they don't use any like props or anything, so it's not. But like when they're just chilling with chat, their green screen is a laboratory, and it's hilarious.
Too bad.
Like they have a
You can
they
fight
have
me all
it
you
set
want,
up to where it
but I
looks
still
like
won't
there's
remember
a
a
desk
thing.
in front of them,
Come
and
on,
then the
Riku.
lab behind them.
Let's quit fighting.
And
Let's
since
go
they're
help Naminé.
Octomouse Labs, they have a big
Right.
giant
So
mouse
like you.
octopus
Sora,
in a giant
You're always
vat
trying to
in the
worm your way
background.
into my heart. Hold on.
And then
When
they've
did I ever
got
do that?
there's a brain in a jar
forgot
on the
that
desk
too?
in front of them,
You
but it's
never
labeled
cared.
Brian
It never
because it's
mattered to
Brian's
you.
brain. And it's funny because it seems like a
won't push me
misspelling,
away.
but it's Brian's brain.
Yeah, yeah. And see, now it's not funny because you explained the joke.
Fuck you. But anyway, they're great streamers, and they're really great thing about having 2 people streaming together is they're really engaged in chat.
Yeah.
And they've got their setup is very interesting because they've got 2 gaming computers, and then they've got their streaming computer.
Yeah.
So you've got both of them webcam
Watching your
feeds
two
on
childhood friends
the
fight, all
stream,
because of you.
which they're green screened in, so it's just
You
them.
have
They've
my
even got green
sympathies
screen
from the
covers
heart.
for their
But don't waste
desk
your
chairs.
time.
Nice.
So it's just them.
We nobodies can never
Then
hope
they've
to
got
be somebodies.
If they're doing a game where they're both playing at the same time, they keep one in the corner, kind of like what a webcam size would be, but a little bit bigger. And then they keep one of them on the full page.
both want the same
but there's a
Both of
command
us
in chat,
want to help Naminé out.
right?
How
Exclamation
come
point switch.
we're fighting each other?
And they'll swap.
I mean,
And it
Riku and I
plays
have
the
argued
short
about stuff in the
switch
past,
from Will
Could be
Smith's
because you care what
Switch.
happens to each other.
That's cool.
So,
I really thought
their
so
alerts are hilarious because they're
maybe Riku doesn't.
like what laboratory alarms and sounds would go off, and they've got, and when they sub somebody in, that's the funniest part because they're like, everybody come back to lab. First of all, when somebody
It
falls,
seems our
they
memories
say,
are fading
welcome to the
mighty
lab,
fast.
and don't forget your eye
Sorry,
protection, because
we
they
gotta
wear
hurry.
lab coats
I
and
bet Riku will come
goggles.
around if you just talk to him.
But they don't wear them the whole time.
You're right.
So they've got them on.
We three were never apart.
Kind of cocked back.
Yeah.
But
Me and Riku,
when they
Naminé.
slime somebody in and get subscribed, they slime them in. So they go back to the lab. They say they've got voice changers too. So they do a voice change, and they call out the person and say, get slimed, and slime falls from the top of the screen, and they're like, thank you for the subscription. One day with you, we will rule the world and everything. It's a mixture of, if you took Bill Nye, Mystery Science Theater, Beakman's World, and Pinky and the Brain video games, and it all had a baby, and it made a Twitch channel, that's what this feels like.
It sounds really cool, and that'd be something really cool to set up.
Yeah. I really would love to have, maybe not directly ripping them off, but something similar.
Yeah, like a low quality, almost like a low quality sci-fi show.
Cable access television show on
Yeah.
Twitch, basically.
Yeah, which would be amazing. Which is something we should probably work on.
Yeah.
I don't know, we could call it something like, I don't know, like not quite streamers or something. Like
We could call it the shit show.
We do like a podcast or something called like Not Quite Gamers.
Or we could just do our podcast.
Yeah.
Like
What
we've been saying.
did we call the podcast originally? I can't
Games Over.
remember. That's what it was. I like Not Quite Gamers.
We'll figure it out. We'll talk about it more.
we may rebrand. I don't know.
Yeah.
We need to figure out.
I'm completely open to rebranding.
Yeah. And then I gotta rework my schedule because Livy wants to start streaming, and then we gotta fit the podcast in there somewhere.
I really think that if we got Livy into the podcast, that would be nice. So we
Potentially.
would have a guaranteed 3 people no matter what.
Oh, we got 4 of us right here.
Yeah, but I mean,
What?
if Sip's not here, then we have a guaranteed 3.
Oh yeah, if Sip's not here, Flack's here.
So I want to at least have 3 people on the podcast.
Yeah. I'm thinking we could keep it just the 4 of us. You, Sipper, and Flack and me.
Yeah. But we'll get together off stream and talk about it and see what all of us would like to do.
Speaking of getting together off stream, have you got your hard drive yet?
I have been flat, bro.
That's nice.
We'll get around to it eventually.
As soon as I know, I will post it in the Discord.
Yeah.
I've been looking at a couple. Nothing
That's a
that
good spell.
really jumped out.
Yeah,
at
wasn't
me.
it?
But I am thinking about
This is it.
I've got the Wii set up to go into the Elgato, but I was just watching a video, a guy by the channel of Nintendo. He does a bunch of Nintendo related video game stuff. But there's been a bunch of mods released here recently for the GameCube for converting it to HDMI.
Or you just buy a AV to HDMI converter.
Well, when he was
Mods convert anything to like HDMI or yeah.
But he was talking about, he was like, if you really want, if you don't mind losing the Game Boy capabilities of the GameCube, you can do it with the Wii already. It has a couple of cheaper, because the mods that are coming out for the GameCube are like $45-50 for this attachment. But the Wii has two, and one of them is like name brand, it's Hyperlink, and the two that are out for the Wii are like $15.
I'm missing like why you'd want to do any of these mods.
I am buying a 3-port HDMI switch to hook into the Elgato, so I don't have to.
Yeah, don't do that.
I've been looking and I found some that are compatible and don't give you trouble. I'm doing my homework on it. That way, if I find one that works well, I can let you know about it.
Yeah. I just would not die.
The big issue is PlayStation is not switcher friendly.
Really? That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, the PS3, you have to run it through something before you can run it into a capture card.
Everyone I've looked at, most people say their biggest problem is with their PlayStation systems.
So how fast do you think this VOD will get muted?
I don't know why.
Because it's playing the Little Mermaid theme song right now.
You're already muted.
Take this.
They're doing it live now.
Courage.
That would suck.
Oh, doing it live? Oh, that would be terrible.
Low. I don't think Twitch will ever do that. That's why I try to use. That's why I try to use non-copyright music. Because I mean, yeah, it's only for the intro of the game, intro of my stream. But I'll lower the volume of the music and talk over it when I first get started. So there are some of my VODs that have no audio until I start playing the game.
Yeah, there's a couple of mine that do that too. But
I
I'm
really
not worried about
don't.
it.
I really don't worry about it because there's not a lot of people that go back and watch my VODs as of right now.
Yeah. Well, even without that, it's just incentive for them to watch it live.
Yeah.
Take this.
So yeah, this fire attack is really freaking powerful. And then I just got a card that automatically reloads my deck.
By the way, you could thank your wife for having me watch a bunch of Rift Track.
Oh, because she's been talking to you about it?
No, she's been watching them, and I just hopped in and started watching them. I loved watching the John Travolta Boy in a Plastic Bubble.
Yeah, that was a good one. Plastic Bubble
totally
was good. There's a lot of them that they just keep repeating, though.
Yeah, I totally forgot that that movie existed.
I didn't realize how old it was. I always think of it as like a 90s movie. But no, that is not the 90s. That is definitely the 80s.
Oh, yeah. Good movie, though. But, of course, like everything, this stuff makes it better. And then I was watching that one, they did live riff tracks, and they had,
Win.
what is his name?
Heal.
He was in the Tenacious D.
That helps a lot.
He was the guy that was running the bar's open mic bar. He was the human form of the devil.
Donald.
I don't remember. I hate that movie. Like, we sat down and tried to watch it once, and my god, that movie is worse than The Room.
Take this.
Kill him.
Power.
That's definitely not a movie I was able to sit down and watch more than once.
Room or Tenacious D?
Tenacious D.
Okay.
Like
Just
the
think.
first, I watched it once, and it was good to me. And then I went back and watched it again, and I was like, this fucking sucks.
Were you here when we watched it?
No.
Okay, so we watched it with Jared, and wow, we did, like, he had seen it before, and he didn't realize how bad it was, and we watched it, and that movie is just Jack Black throwing a hissy fit the entire movie.
And that's sad, because I like Jack Black in a lot of movies.
Take this.
Like, I still want to see Jumanji.
Back off.
Okay. I'll probably watch that eventually.
I want to see it too, also because... Huh? I also want to see it because what's her name's in it?
Chick that was in Doctor Who.
Doctor.
Yeah, her.
Her name is on my.
I cannot remember her actual name.
What?
Paul F. Tompkins is the guy that was in Tenacious D that was also helping with riff tracking one.
Karen Gillian, or whatever.
Yeah, that chick.
But yeah, she's in it, so it could be good. I also want to see her in a role that isn't Doctor Who related, so I know whether or not she's actually good.
She is the blue alien chick in Guardians of the Galaxy.
True.
Yep.
Forgot about that.
But then again, can't really.
She's just.
not blue.
Well, she's also just constantly angry in that movie.
Take this.
There are a couple parts where she's talking where I'm like, okay, I can kind of hear her accent a little bit. But she did an amazing job.
Yeah. They had to at least slip in one space British person.
Oh yeah, and she committed because she shaved her head for that part.
Yep.
That's something I would never.
You think about it though, they're offering you like, here's $10,000. All you gotta do is shave your head.
Take this.
I'm sure she got a lot more than that.
I would hope she had done a lot more than that.
I don't know. 10 grand is quite a lot for only a couple months' work.
It depends on how much she's worked. And
Yeah.
so
Listen, if you think about this, middle class in America is making about 30 grand a year. If she's making 10 grand and only working like 2 or 3 months, that's insane. And obviously she is making more than that, but still.
Dear Lord, poor
Take this.
fucking Aqua House. Their internet is just shit hard.
That's been going on with a lot of people. Like, you remember Lou? He hung out for some of the streams before?
Yeah.
He was telling me that his ISP is so slow right now that he can't even like see anyone's profile picture on Mastodon.
Damn. Like, they were having trouble. They'll have trouble every once in a while with stream, but they were talking to their internet provider, and because they've got cable internet, and not cable, but satellite internet. The tower they're bouncing off of is giving everybody in their area problems.
Oh, they're streaming with satellite internet?
Oh,
that's the problem.
Well,
I
it's
would
the
say
it's the only internet in their area. They're looking into moving. But you guys better move somewhere with fiber.
Yeah.
Move down the road. They're in Dallas. I think they're right outside of Dallas. I suggested, hey, Austin has
yeah, Austin has
fiber. That's what Rooster Teeth Stage 5 has. And they never have problems with their internet. And they've got
minimize the values of cards you use? Ugh.
like 1,000 or more people on the internet with multiple devices at the same time.
They got that many people at their facilities?
Oh yeah, their facility's huge now. They've got 100 just in their animation department now. And live action, I think, is their live action department is twice that size.
It's amazing to me that they actually make profit. Like, not that they shouldn't make profit, but that an entire company like that can make profit just off of the bullshit they do.
Well, they're in, I think they are a prime example of how starting something small and not realizing that it can make money can work, and how people can take something they love doing and turn it into a job.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they started Red versus Blue in one of the guys' bedroom, and they would get off their 9 to 5, go there, work all night, sleep for an hour, go back to work and come back and do it. Just 5 guys in a bedroom playing Halo, basically, creating the first couple seasons of Red versus Blue. And what's crazy is they had to get licensing for that.
Well, towards the end they did, and they also did their distribution was on PSN.
Yeah.
Or not PSN, XBLA.
Xbox. And I mean, now it's to the point where it's not even like they don't even load up a video game to make Red versus Blue anymore.
Yeah.
It's all professionally CGI'd and motion capture and everything.
Yeah, which if you ask me, it was better before they did all that.
Well, you know, things, production value and everything, and they got,
Like, just the fact that it was all made in-game originally was just so fucking cool to me, that all this shit
Oh, yeah.
is in-game assets, and especially when it was Halo 1 and Halo 2 is what they were using, that shit was awesome. Then they moved to Halo 3, and I'm like, it's not as cool, because I know they're just using Forge, so they can literally do whatever, when before it was clever editing to actually make Blood Gulch's bases seem bigger.
Yeah.
Because those things are tiny. But splitting Blood Gulch, someone go inside a Blood Gulch base, and all of a sudden they're in Hang'em High, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, but I know these map names, and it's wonderful. Or they go into the teleporter, and they'd end up in, I can't remember the name of that level, but it was a really weird one. It was just teleporters everywhere and closed quarters. Oh. I want to play Halo.
What? I don't want Blood Gulch. You can still play Halo.
Yeah, I've
PC
got Halo.
version.
Yeah, I've got the PC version.
You know what's cool is when they did the Master Chief Collection, they one of their extra life goals when they were doing their extra life stream was drunken Red versus Blue. They were going to get drunk, record the first episode of Red versus Blue in the Master Chief Collection, because all the things that they were able to do, they can still do in that. They're like the pointing the gun to the ground to
look forward.
To look forward.
Yeah.
And so they did that, and I haven't watched it because it's on their website. And that's another thing is, like, I'm glad that they have more than just YouTube paying for what they're doing.
Oh yeah. Well, they also do stuff that like Xbox specifically, but companies will be like, "Hey, come do this thing."
Oh yeah. And so,
Take this.
like, I've seriously considered becoming what they call a first member, and you get early access to a bunch of their stuff, and they have some exclusive shows on their website, and they also, if you're a first member, you can watch some of their stuff live, like their podcasts and stuff like that. And one of the things is, I was watching Bernie, his vlog, and he said his one dream to do with the company is, if somebody comes to them with an idea, is to at least try it. Anyone in the company. And he was like, we've had some great shows from people that have been here for months. And then we've had some shows that started up and didn't do great. But he was like, I always love being able to have these creative people be able to try something that they normally wouldn't be able to do. Because, I mean, think about it. When they were just focusing on Red vs. Blue and Jeff pitched the idea of Achievement Hunter, it was just a guide show. It was just him and Jack posting videos of guides to how to do achievements.
Yeah, no, I remember that, the Achievement Hunter bullshit.
And now it's an entire subset of Rooster Teeth with an entire crew. I think there are like 20 people.
Yeah, I will be right back. Keep telling Cyprian about this. He's having a great time.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
No, but seriously, keep going.
But anyway, so they, so now they've got 20 people. They got an entire department just for editing. And, so you've got the main, like, 6 or 7 people that are the main achievement hunters. And then you've got a bunch of people that are in their editing room, but they throw them into videos every once in a while. So I mean, it's insane what happens.
Yeah, at one point they're gonna just get so big they're not gonna know.
I really think that one day they're gonna have to branch out of the Stage 5 area.
Either that or downsides.
I don't think they want to go bigger and better. They did a Let's Play. They do this thing called Let's Play Live, and it's them doing all the stuff they normally would do in front of a live studio. I mean, in front of a live audience.
Filmed in front of a live studio audience.
And so, because this was one of Jeff's ideas, he said, I want to do this like a rock concert. Here, because Jeff's really into rock music and everything. And so he was like, I'd love to do this stuff live. Because they started streaming and they really enjoyed it. But before that, they tried Let's Play Live. I think they did some live stuff at one of their RTXs. So they tried it and people really responded to it. And so they were like, let's just do a live show. And so they did one in Austin, then they did one in LA, and then they did a Let's Play Live tour last year. It was they went from Philadelphia and New Jersey down the East Coast all the way down to Florida. I think they did a meetup in North Carolina somewhere, but I couldn't go, which kind of sucks.
More than likely, live stuff will get people's attention, especially big YouTubers. There's multiple people, it helps a lot as well.
Yeah.
But I would be careful doing anything live. Like, people
they've got huge production teams that help them with the live events because they do the RTX. So I mean, if it was just like little small time YouTuber, I would be like, yeah, you get it.
What?
Live events.
Live events like what?
Achievement Hunter does the thing called Let's Play Live. They do a live, a whole bunch of their stuff they would do normally in the office at a live venue.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really cool. They do some theatrical things with it. Like, they were, one year, Gavin and Michael are really popular for their Surgeon Simulator Play Pals videos.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one year they had them come in to Let's Play Live, and they set up a rig to be on a stretcher. So Michael was playing Surgeon Simulator while Gavin was running him around the audience in a stretcher. And so it was completely wireless, and they had the video game on like a Jumbotron on the stage. And then they would switch every like 10 minutes. But it was such a hilarious thing to see, because I mean, he's running around, turning corners and everything. So it was just so hilarious, and it's messing him up in the game, of course.
Oh yeah, because it's Surgeon Simulator, and it's just making it harder. Ooh, nice. Getting some good attack cards. Yep, let's do. Yep, that too.
But anyway, what they do on a regular basis with their group is what I would love to be able to do one day.
So, what if we took a step forward in that direction?
Well, the problem as of right now is me not having a PC.
Something we can work around.
Literally the only thing stopping it.
Yeah, that's something we can work around easily.
Well, see, and then the consoles you and me have, Sip doesn't have.
We don't have to do co-op stuff.
I understand that, but that would be a good thing to start on.
True. It would make life a little bit easier to start there. But what if instead of starting like at the gameplay point, we start I'm trying to find something else to sell. That work. We start in a production sort of way.
So kind of.
So instead of actually doing something physically to change how things work, we do that. But by doing that, we start off by just changing how we portray ourselves, I guess.
So are you saying you want to? You know how we were doing the not quite streamers and trying to make that an umbrella to like a group?
Yeah.
Are you talking about focusing more on that?
Yes.
I completely am for that. And I would like that.
Now,
I really would like to maybe rebrand.
What do you think?
I don't know yet.
Okay, because I
have to think about it.
I have a few ideas.
Okay, we will talk about those off stream just in case.
I'm gonna finish up this area, I think, or at least get to a save point, and that'll be the end of my stream. Are you gonna be on a little bit longer?
Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit.
Because I've been going since 6, so I've been going almost 3 hours now. Doesn't feel like it. Like, I'm feeling really good right now. But I should probably end it. What was that, Sip?
That's because the last 2 areas.
Oh yeah, that last area was just nothing. But yeah, even if we just get to the end of Little Mermaid.
Back off.
Yeah, that's something I was thinking about in the shower today. No, I wasn't even really thinking about rebranding per se.
You thinking about me in the shower now?
I was.
Good.
No, I was actually thinking about like what could we do? Because I was thinking about the podcast because I want to start that shit back up. And then with Libby starting to stream,
I'd really like to find some way to that if you look at our streams, you can tell we work into associating.
I have an idea for that too. More than just we all kind of use the same group tag.
Yeah.
You know how underneath your stream you put a bunch of stuff?
Yeah.
We could put an image there that's like the brand for whatever group we call it. That is a link to either a page specifically for our group, or just a link to the what's it called? The group page on Twitter.
That would be cool. And with the rebranding, I'd like to rethink the logo and everything too.
Yeah. Which I'd like the branding to be something across all things. Like, for instance, we've got the podcast, we've got all of our streams, but just somehow branding it so that each thing is called something different, but you hear the name of it and think, oh yeah, that's connected to those other things.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I want to rebrand, so that everything kind of fits better together.
Heal. Heal. this.
I hate these green swimming guys. Like, they're really weak to fire, but they're just
They
annoying.
probably hate you too.
Yeah. I'm about to level up again, so there's no reason to heal.
So I totally want to buy all the new revived skate decks.
Aren't they so cool?
I was just thinking about that. I was the day before. I was like, this kind of like 80s neon style is really making a comeback. You've got like all these 80s genre movies coming out. Then you got like Ready Player One, and I was like, this is. I love the aesthetic of it. And so I was, when you said that I would like it, when you told me about it, I was like, okay, I'll check it out. And I went and I was like, this is exactly what I want.
Next, I was looking at it, like I was watching the Warehouse Wednesday where they revealed everything.
Yeah.
And it was so cool. Like, these are all amazing. And I saw the dragon one. And I was like, Livy's gonna want that. I'm running out of room on my wall. And then I saw the main one that they put out, the grid.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's literally Sean's logo. He will want this.
I do. I want it so bad.
I think a blue 2. I have a blue 2. I have a blue 2. This is not the door I was looking for, but it works.
I'm thinking about picking up, see, I've got Far Cry Blood Dragon. But do you remember when Trials...
Yeah, you're talking about Trials Blood Dragon?
Trials of the Blood Dragon.
Yeah, don't bother.
Why?
So, you know how you got Trials Fusion gameplay? Now imagine there were sections where you're shooting.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Now imagine there's sections where you're shooting and Trials Fusioning.
Yeah, I like the aspect of it.
Ugh. I've talked to people that are like bigger gamers than I am, and they're like, no, it's awful. Like, it plays like ass.
I tried the demo. I didn't really care for it.
It was definitely an interesting concept for them to spin off a spin-off.
A spin-off of a spin-off with another spin-off?
That's basically what it is, because, I mean, Blood Dragon was a spin-off of the Far Cry games. And then this was a spin-off of that. So it's a spin-off of a spin-off.
Yeah.
If they made a sequel, it would be a spin-off of a spin-off.
I keep getting different types of spell combos.
Anybody know when that Ready Player One's coming out, though?
The movie?
Yeah.
No. Partly because I haven't really paid attention. The book's really good.
Well, they already got on the right track. They got Spielberg making it.
That'll
So
help.
that gives them access to a lot of the movie references.
Yeah, except for some of the other ones, like Star Wars and Star Trek, you really couldn't do still. Back to the Future, you really couldn't do.
They've got it in there.
29. Supposedly.
But give me 2 seconds, I will be right back.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to end it there. We're actually going to finish up Atlantica tomorrow. We'll actually be live around 1 Eastern tomorrow afternoon. Gonna just hop on when I'm between shifts at work. So that'll be a good time. But I think right now I'm going to find someone for us to raid, and then we're going to just end it. Because I got some stuff I need to talk to the boys about. We're going to hopefully announce some really cool shit here coming up soon. But other than that, Ty still alive? Doesn't look like it. But Smite is live. What's Smite doing? He's just playing some Vigima games. Alright, so I'm going to host Smite. Alright, so I'm going to host Smite. have fun. If you've got the genie emote, use it. And I will see you guys next time, also known as tomorrow. See you then.
It's gonna get a little weird, gonna get a little wild. I ain't from round here, I'm from another dimension. Gonna get a little weird, gonna have a good time. I ain't from round here, I'm from another. Yeah! I'm talking rainbows, I'm talking puppies. Ba 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 ba. It's gonna get a little weird, gonna get a little wild. I ain't from round here, I'm from another dimension.
To the starting of.
I'm back.
But,
in